Whoa. It's the Illusion, reporting from somewhere on Spaceship Earth. Sitting here in Terra Cruiser 4, up at the beach. Just got a couple waves in. Kind of fired up about that. Got a nice barrel ride. Nice backside blap. It's not pumping, but it's fun. Anyway, James from Winnipeg, viewer request, asking some advice, dude. 22-year-old young blood. He's living at home, in business school, caught in the middle ground, man. Doesn't sound like he's that fired up about school, but he's got to complete it because of, parental obligations. And he's asking, how do you do what you really want to do, but go to school, pursue your career, not really sure what it is? Is like, look, man. All right, the one thing you got going for you, dude, is you're living at home, dude. You ain't paying rent. So, do you waste that time, dude? Do you waste that time? I mean, I can look back at my life and go, dude, I kind of wasted that space a little bit. I just was busy surfing, dude, when I was living at home going to college. Maybe I took advantage of it because I just wanted to go surf. I don't know. But you're out there in Winnipeg, man. And he's asking about, should I get a job doing my trade? He wants to be an architect, a builder. I'm all about hands-on, man. I think you can do all of the above at the same time if you set your mind to it, right? The bonus is you're living at home, so you can go to school. You can probably go and work part-time, even apprentice, or, get in the trade somehow, man. Go work at an architecture office, part-time, dude. Go work for a contractor part-time, man. Even just go volunteer to roll around with the contractor and see what's going on, man. Pick up a hammer, stack a wood pile, dude. Whatever, dude. And try to stack some cash. If you just chip away at it, man, it's the same thing I tell the Minigram, dude. Just 20 minutes a day, dude. At the end of the year, man, what's with that? That's 7,000 minutes, dude. Right? 7,000 minutes. It's almost 100 hours, dude. More than 100 hours. But you know what I mean? It's it adds up if you just take the time to stuff a little bit away. So, if this young blood's out there living at home, go to school, dude. Take advantage of it, man. I don't know. I'm just one of those who doesn't think that you need to remain in the box of perception. Maybe you're not supposed to be an architect. Maybe you're not supposed to be out designing houses. Maybe you're supposed to be, I don't know, writing books. Look, man, the best thing I ever did was dropping out of college and publishing my novel and roaming around the country trying to sell my novel to unsuspecting people. Dude, it taught me more about business, about human relations, about the country I live in, about traveling, than I could ever have learned in college. I mean, there's a sort of practical aspect to living your life that you will not learn in college, man. You know what I found out in college? It's all about knowing that there's a book for everything, right? That, I think that's what you're supposed to figure out, is how to access information, how to access data. If you need to get a degree for some reason, then focus in on it and get the degree, dude, for whatever you think it is. Architecture, that's pretty practical, but if you can't do architecture, go do engineering, man. But, it sounds like you're trying to make the jump into the next phase of life. So I go, instead of just going cold turkey from living at home, not paying bills, to all of a sudden paying bills and have to get a job, transition yourself into it a little bit, man. Make it a little bit easier on yourself. and not make rash decisions. I mean, it's way easier to say at, at this stage in my life, but like, missed opportunities are missed opportunities, man. And one of the great things I've always realized you have in college is time. Like, if you're at college and you're one of those where you don't actually have to work to pay for college, oh, that guy just got a good one, man. If you don't actually have to work in college to pay the bills, like, ooh, we had some technical difficulties. The sun cooked my phone and it just shut it all off. So anyway, we were talking about if you're actually at college and you don't have to pay the bills, you have time. That's what the gift of college is. It's time, man. So you can either waste that time worrying about the future, ripping bong hits, and being a donkey, or you can get into the present moment and tune into the universal flow and figure out exactly what it is you want to do with your life when that time is up, right? Like, man, I tried to make college into a profession at a certain point, man, but I kind of squandered that time, and like I said, till I figured something out, and then I went for it, because the real lesson in college is realizing how to access the grid, man. That's it. If you can figure out how to access the grid, I don't know, what do you really need to be at college for? But I'm not advocating anyone dropping out of college. What I'm trying to say is, like, once you've figured out the grid, then you have like space to access the grid and maneuver within the grid to facilitate what it is you want to do. Because the last thing you really want to do is all of a sudden be done with college and working some crummy job because you, A, aren't pursuing your passions, or B, don't know what you're doing, or C, kind of pick something stupid to go to college for. I mean, let's face it, dude, like, coming out of college is no guarantee of anything anymore. 20 years ago, man, it was a foot in the door in the corporate world or whatever, but nowadays, man, you're competing against hardcore, like, Asians and Indians that aren't fucking around, dude. So, you know what I mean? Like, if you went to college for basket weaving, like, good luck, dude, or art or history or something, like. But like I said, man, if you went to college for something that's practical and useful in the world, man, like, man, I would go with it and I would excel at it, and I would put all my energy into it. Like I said, easier said than done from this side of life, man. When you're 22, dude, like, there's a lot going on, dude. So I guess what I would say is, like, to you, James, in Winnipeg, take a moment for yourself. Pause for the cause, get quiet, let the universe talk to you. Just get quiet, man. Turn off the televisions, turn off the music, turn off the noise, get in a nice quiet space, shut down the mind, and just allow the freedom of existence to occur in the moment. And then look for the signs of what you're supposed to do next, man. Don't fight it, but don't squander it either. You're looking at a dude who squandered a lot of time in life being disconnected, man. Connect. That's all I could say is connect to it. Anyway, I hope that helped. It was kind of rambling, a little bit of, it's, it touches a little bit of a nerve with me, because I can give you advice about what to do by not doing what I did, which is waste time. Just don't waste time because you're worried about, like, the past, or you're not paying attention to the present. Get real present with the moment. I guess that would be my advice. Just get into the moment, and in the moment, everything exists. That's why it's called the present. Anyway, it's The Illusion. Chiming out.